Multiplying binomials. Binomials are polynomials with two terms. So again, some common examples would be 3x plus 6. Two terms in that polynomial. Again, terms are what are separated in a polynomial by pluses or minuses. So another one would be 2x cubed minus 11. That's a binomial. There are two separate terms, and both could be negative. We could have negative 3 minus 17 x squared y to the 14 z cubed, as long as there's just two terms in each polynomial. Multiplying binomials also follows that what we call the distributive property for multiplication, which is that each term in the first binomial has to be multiplied to each term in the second binomial. And there's this acronym that we use called FOIL to help us keep track of this multiplication. You might have heard of FOIL before and used it before, but let's just recap. FOIL stands for first, outside, inside, and last. And let me show you what that means in the context of multiplying binomials. So we're going to multiply 8 plus x times x minus 7. So again, we have to multiply each term in the first bracket into the second bracket, or the second binomial. So following FOIL, this just helps us keep track of all these multiplications. This is the first term in each. F for FOIL is multiplying the first term in each binomial. And then we do the outside terms. So that would be this x times this negative 7. Those are the outside terms. The inside terms are 8 and x. So now we're multiplying the 8 into each term in the second bracket. So that's the inside. And last, 8 times negative 7. And so that's FOIL. So to actually follow FOIL, it will look like this. First, x times x, x squared. Outside, x times negative 7, negative 7x. Inside, 8 times x plus 8x. 8 times negative 7, negative 56. And so that's following FOIL. And now we have a little simplification we can do, because we have two like terms in the middle of our polynomial. So negative 7 plus 8 is plus 1x. And so there is my final multiplied binomials. Here's another example. So to multiply these binomials, multiply the first terms. 3b times 5b is 15b squared. Then the outside terms, 3b times negative 2 is negative 6b. Inside terms, 7 times 5 is 35b. And 7 times negative 2, negative 14. Again, we have two like terms here that I have to combine together to make our answer as simple as possible. This next example, we're going to follow the same pattern. The only difference is that we have a higher power or a higher exponent in this first binomial. But again, following FOIL, we have y squared times y. Those are our first terms. That's y cubed. Outside, y squared times negative 9 is negative 9y squared. 7 times y is plus 7y. and 7 times negative 9 is negative 63. And this time, the resultant doesn't have any like terms that we need to combine together. So we're done. Lastly, we have to talk about squaring a binomial. Squaring is just multiplying by itself. So 2x minus 5 squared is the same as 2x minus 5 times 2x minus 5. And so when you see a binomial squared, it's just a hidden FOIL problem, or hidden multiplying binomials problem. And then we follow the same order. So we have 2x times 2x is 4x squared. Then my outside terms, 2x times negative 5 is negative 10x. Inside terms, negative 5 times 2x is another negative 10x. Then my last terms, negative 5 times negative 5 is positive 25. And combine my like terms, and I have my final answer. Always, always, always use FOIL to square a binomial. Always. Some students like to try to jump to shortcuts that they might think they have memorized to do this. Just use FOIL and you will avoid a lot of potential headaches in the future.